This is a first look at Fading Sun's Noble Armada, the latest incarnation of the Fading Suns universe. The Fading Suns universe comes from Ballistic Design Incorporated and has been brought to life in Emperor of the Fading Suns, the Fading Suns role-playing game, the Passion Play live-action game, fiction, and more. The Emperor of the Fading Suns strategy game took a macro look at the perils of the Fading Suns universe, where you were one noble house trying to reunite humanity in the face of the coming darkness. The Fading Suns role-playing game takes a micro-level look, where you're one individual, hopefully with a party of fellow stalwarts, trying to make a difference in that universe. The Noble Armada miniatures game is kind of a mid-level, where you control a ship or a small fleet, engaging in the battles of that universe, opening up lost systems, and so on. This is a digital version of it, and we really focus on the exploration side of the Fading Suns universe, so there's a lot of combat to enjoy as well. The initial screen is our classic jump gate screen. This allows you to use campaign mode, skirmishes, look at the extras, achievements, go through the credits. Everybody likes the credits, don't we? Of course we do. The options, and so on. We're going to go ahead and go into campaign mode. You get to choose from one of the 5 houses, the Hawkwood, the Kados, the Halan, the Alfleet, or the Hazat. Let's have fun with the evil Kados. Well, evil to everyone else. They know they're the only ones making a difference in the Fading Suns. Let's take on the role of the Kados as we move forward. Let's choose just one scenario. We'll do the Dark World. Dark World's long forgotten by the known worlds. The sun here is nearly extinct, casting the world to continual dusk and the people in continual paranoia, surrounded by antinomy. Welcome to Carpathia. No wonder the Emperor has opened up to whomever wants it, sucker enough to take it. In the campaign mode, for this campaign, you'll start with a small fleet. You'll enter the jump gate, and you'll move along the nav routes between planets. The battles are really close to the planets, which is why you'll see spaceships nearby. It's really hard to find the enemy fleets in the vastness of space, so most of these fights will happen close to the planets, even though we set it up here to look like you're right between them. You're not outnumbered, but you're definitely outgunned. Kick in the afterburners and move if you want to make it out alive. So these are Hawkwood-style frigates. They have lots of guns. They have better range on you. If you get in close with your blasters, you'll do a lot of damage. You can change the formation, come in any sort of approach you want. Let's do this and come in close and see how we end up. Alright, the enemy's far away. That means we have to kick in those afterburners and start heading right to them, while they'll probably hit us with their lasers a few times along the way. Changing our facing in order to move in certain directions is a click and drag. Remember, you only thrust from your rear thrusters. You need to get those lined up accordingly in the direction you want to go. So we'll go ahead and get these ships moving. Now, you'll notice that we have a realistic for the game, movement system, where this one ship has been thrusting from the rear. We're going to change to the front. We'll change thrust again. And you'll notice that it now kind of takes those both into account as you move towards the enemy ship. Same with this one. We'll move along in this route. Alright, first shot is coming in, does hit. These green lines are shields. You'll notice that these shields are now gone. That's where we took the hit. These ships are in close and can start trying to soften up the enemy. We're going to try and bring a variety of guns to bear. You have to change facing. This is a broadside and boarding action style game. So the guns are actually lined up on your broadside. So now we have 2 guns shooting. We'll open fire. And done a little bit of damage. I'm sorry. Moved us on to the next ship just when I should have been watching that one die. We got a really good shot in once I got the blasters in tight on that shot. In this game we loop space. Otherwise, it's kind of a pain to try and track down ships who've been flying too far. So let's try and get these ships going in that direction. Now you'll see that the computer is taking into account all of these vector changes in calculating out the speed and direction. So, ships are now moving forward, heading toward the enemy. Again, let's try and do another one so we don't go banging into the asteroids. See how he moves accordingly. And now we're moving in close to this one enemy ship. We'll open fire with a few different guns as we move closer. Again, the red beams, the blasters, that's our more powerful guns. Bounced off the asteroid, lost my momentum, but I'm now in close enough to board this enemy ship. So we will deploy our Marines across the vastness of space, across the grappling tethers, and now we engage. Ooh, I thought I'd soften this enemy up a bit more. We might be in trouble here. We might be out. Yeah, they just took out one of our boarding detachments with little problem. This could be a really bad run for our troops. They are going to have us pretty significantly outnumbered. We did take out that other Marine detachment. Let's see what happens here as we move forward. We do have a fair number of Mantis warriors moving forward, so that's good to see. We probably will just barely have enough troops. Thank goodness for that. This is the boarding actions are more of a strategy turn-based style. We consider, hey, we captured the ship. We did a lot of damage. We only got a little, not as much money as I would have liked to have gotten. We consider Noble Armada a pausable real-time strategy game. In other words, you can pause it at any time since it's a single-person game, and thus you set your own turn length. I'm a big fan of turn-based strategy games, and this is sort of our approximation of it, the real-time style. So we've now taken out that ship. It's drifted a little further away, but we're in good stead now. We've been doing them some damage. We've been taking advantage of them moving along. This fellow is in our arc. Let's move a little closer to this enemy ship. There is a bug, a known bug, where ships will sometimes lose their momentum. When one ship loses momentum, the whole fleet will. I think that's what happened when this ship bounced off the space debris. We'll find out. We're going to try and use all blasters on this one last enemy ship. Let's see if we can really just knock him out of the fight with a quick flurry of shots. Those blasters are pretty powerful weapons. Send the last of our ships after this one remaining enemy. See how quickly we can take her down. Alright, let's do another boarding action. Again, should have been softened up enough. He's got a lot of troops on that ship, but we should have softened it up enough to be able to take it. Again, might be a close fight, but I think we'll have this one. Moving our Marines in, turn-based strategy style. Getting a few good fights along the way, but we definitely have enough troops to win this fight. Yeah, we did soften up the enemy enough to take this ship. The goal is to take the bridge in the boarding action, so we're racing forward with that in mind. And they're racing to defend the bridge, apparently. And here we go. We took the ship, we had a fair amount of money, and we won the battle. You taught them what fear really means. We've destroyed the enemy and liberated 110 Firebirds. Yay for money that we'll spend at the planet we're heading towards. We can do some repairs along the way, and move on to the planet itself. The planet Orlok, a wonderful world for shore leave, full of people willing to help you acquire whatever goods and services a soldier may need. How many Firebirds you got? So that's a first look at Fading Sun's Noble Armada. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I look forward to doing more of these soon. Have a great day.